Hi there, folks. I'm Gene of RPG, and wow, we haven't done this in a long time. I'm here with my bestest friend,
Hello.
yeah, Lacy, and we're doing more Final Fantasy IX. I haven't forgotten. So last time we defeated the Black Waltz #2 and went to get onto the airship that was heading towards Alexandria, and well, Zidane saw an opportunity and grabbed Garnet's butt. Now she's mad.
Yeah, women don't like that, Zane.
Yeah, it's
We
crazy.
don't like that at all.
It's crazy, but yeah, not that surprised. I trust you, Zidane. Sure you do.
Mm-hmm. You don't say.
Yeah. I mean...
This is why I'm saying Zidane is such a tool.
yeah, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. Okay,
He doesn't deserve Garnet.
He doesn't deserve Garnet. Who does deserve Garnet?
Vivi.
Vivi.
When Vivi grows up.
When Vivi grows up.
Aww. Vivi. I forgot about how this is so sad.
It's a lot sadder in hindsight, isn't it? So, at this point, Lacey's actually played over 2/3 of the game now.
Woohoo.
It's been that long, so she knows a lot more about what's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Although whether or not she remembers all this stuff is a different thing, but...
I remember Vivi is so sad because he's trying to talk to these people, and they won't respond to him because they're not, like, really alive.
Well, what? No, they're dolls. They're dolls.
I know, but imagine how Vivi feels. Like, they look just like him. The first thing that looks like him, and it's a dud.
Yeah. Yeah, they're also a lot taller than him.
This is true. It makes you wonder if the person who created Vivi had something to do with these other ones.
It really does make you wonder, because they're super similar.
They're very similar. Except Vivi's more powerful.
Yeah, definitely.
Vivi's not like, you know, a waltz. He's a Vivi!
Yeah.
Yes, your friend's upset and you find a treasure chest.
No, he didn't. It's not a real treasure chest.
Oh.
I don't know why they did that, just to screw with people. It looks just like a treasure chest. Yes, so right there is a little bit of line, well, a little bit of dialogue that it says that Lindblum's the only place that sells mist engines. I don't want to talk too much about Lindblum because we're hoping that we're going to get there, but Lindblum is... Lindblum has a lot of airships, whereas Alexandria, not so much. In fact, this is actually one of their only airships.
Yeah, Alexandria is a much... not as technologically advanced country. It's a little more simple, which is why, you know, Zidane's over here like, how are they able to do what they did in the village?
Yeah.
When they're kind of like the pokey country folk.
The pokey country folk. Lacey, you have experience with someone from the pokey country folk, right?
No comment. Poor Steiner thinks that, you know, the princess isn't here.
Yeah, Steiner is having a
meltdown
because he doesn't think that he thought we didn't get on the airship.
Ah.
So, speaking of Steiner, Lacey, now that you've played more of the game, have you changed your mind on Steiner?
I still think Steiner's a moron.
Well, okay, he's a moron, but do you like him?
He's still a moron.
Is that a yes?
He's a moron.
But is it a yes? Do you like the moron?
No.
Aww.
Okay, alright. Look, he grows on me a little bit, but at this point in the game, he's still an idiot. So.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's get that out of the way. He's always going to be an idiot. He's never going to be smart.
Except Steiner still thinks that the ship is going to Alexandria.
Well, currently it is. So, in case folks have forgotten, because it's been so long, Zidane has a plan to make the airship go to Lindblum, because, you know, everybody else is isn't smart enough to think, gee, we can just turn the airship around. Although now they're kind of just going a different direction.
Ooh. Another black waltz. That one looks scary.
That one is scary. It's scary. I'm curious.
I like how it's just sitting there like, hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Zidane just kind of like shoved that guy out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
I love the monkey butt shake there that he did.
Mm-hmm. He's so monkey-ish.
Yeah, he's totally a monkey.
Yeah, the robots are upset. Because they have, like, specific jobs, roles.
Yes. But apparently, we're lower on the priority list now.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Vivi, are you okay? Come on, Lacey, do some voice acting. Read.
Princess, stay there while I destroy the small child. Oh no! All the others are protecting him.
They think that Vivi's one of them, and so it's like a hive mind kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. One of us. One of us.
Exactly.
I like how the black waltz are like so like more Vivi-ish than the drones.
Than the robots that look like him, yeah.
Oh no, there they go! The poor little drone boys.
You know how traumatizing this has to be for Vivi.
Because he's just a child.
He is just a child. And then there's this.
Oh, look, all the ones, yeah. All the ones that were just made that are gonna fall to their death.
Which is it. Vivi's been getting it pretty rough recently.
It's because Vivi's the true star of Final Fantasy IX.
Well, we said this back in part 1, which you may not remember, but Vivi's without a doubt the most popular character to come out of Final Fantasy IX.
He's the only one anyone cares about.
I don't know
The fact that Steiner goes after Vivi, I'm like, okay, well, you know what?
Steiner has a lot of respect for Vivi.
He does.
So, not to spoil anything, we're coming up on a boss fight. I know, shocking, right? It's actually a rather... it's a potentially difficult boss fight because, well, we aren't going to have Garnet.
Yep.
Because she needs to steer the ship.
So you better change your order.
Yeah, although I'm trying to remember if he does any physical attacks, and I don't think so, so you may be better off being in the front. Does he look like a lowly black mage soldier, Lacey?
No, he looks like some weirdo with wings.
How very convenient.
This one's like a lot darker than the other two.
Yeah, this one is definitely the most, like, sinister, I guess.
Mm-hmm. He's scary.
He is scary, very scary. Alright, so this is also one of the very few fights where you're forced into trance right away. In fact, I think this is one of 3 fights.
Woohoo! Vivi trance. Vivi trance.
So, yeah, talking about Vivi's trance. Well, actually, hold on a second, because we're going to see what this guy has. Let's see. What do you think he's got, Lacey?
I don't know. I never used that skill. Silver gloves, linen cuirass, steepled hat. I would never have guessed that he was wearing a pointy hat.
I know, I like to think you just take his hat from him. Alright, but... So, talking about Vivi's trance, as we're seeing here, Vivi gets to cast magic 2 times in a row with it. Like, well, double magic. The problem with this is that each time he casts a spell, it takes 1 turn for off the trance meter. So, to use it, you're actually using up 2 of his turns.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, so his trance lasts notably shorter than the other characters.
I still wish the trance system allowed you to choose when you used it. Like, you could earn it, but you could activate it when you wanted to.
Yeah, I have to agree, because it activates all the time when it's pointless and you don't need it.
Or, if you turn on the cheats, you can always be in trance.
Yeah, Lacey, what's your experience with the cheats? What are you talking about?
Okay, so I accidentally turned them on, not knowing what they were, and didn't understand why I was in a trance for an hour and a half and just killing things with 1 hit. Like, everything was 99.99 damage. And I was like, what? What is this?
Yeah,
So,
it was
this
hilarious
re-release
because she
version-
called me and asked me, am I supposed to be in trance this long?
Yeah. Well. So this new release version does indeed have cheats. You can auto speed, you have quicker walk stuff, but all of it's kind of got its drawbacks. Because even the speed up, like for turns, it goes so fast that you kind of miss part of the battle. It's just not as much fun for me. It's good that we stocked up on potions before we left.
It is good we stocked up on potions.
Yeah, because I did not.
Yeah, this fight can really catch you off guard. You may have seen, but he already knocked out Vivi.
He did.
And, I mean, to be fair, I am a lower level than you probably will be, but it's still hard. But regarding the cheats, I'll talk a little bit more about the speed up one later because I do have something to say in regards to it that is actually a really good tip, but it won't be prevalent for quite a few parts yet. So, you guys may or may not remember, I said that I'm not going to be going nuts trying to steal every single piece of equipment. I'm just going to steal what I can, and if I don't get something, then I don't get something. Because, folks, here's the thing. We're going to be able to buy all the stuff that he has, except for the silver gloves, but we're going to find a pair of those. And so, it doesn't...
That is true. You at some point, you will get everything you can steal. It's just later in the game.
Yeah, exactly. Stealing pretty much just means you get it sooner. There are a couple of exceptions, but they're so few and far between that it doesn't really matter. And it's mostly from optional fights and stuff. Man, burning through these potions.
Really are.
So, you guys may have noticed that the Black Waltz 3 uses a lot of Oh, he does do physical attacks. Yay, I was smart. Anyway, he does a lot of electric attacks and fire attacks. Oh, but he's dead. Anyway, so you want to equip silk shirts, or for Steiner, the rubber helmet. But you also got to remember that the silk shirts make you take more damage, so you may or may not want to do that. It's a little bit of a catch-22 there.
Ooh, and it's over. You scum.
Yay! I exist only to kill.
That's sad.
A little bit.
And the fact that Steiner is supposedly so high in the military, but knows nothing about these things.
Okay, so Steiner is kind of high up in the military ranks. He leads the only squad of male soldiers in Alexandria, so he's not as high rank as, say, a character we're going to see later, not by a long shot.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, that is a pretty awesome character, but we'll talk about them when we get to it, because, well, we have a ways to go yet.
Oh, it's the two ding-dongs.
It's Zorn and Thorn. Lacey, how do you like Jesters?
Not a big fan.
Not a big fan.
Number
What
3
about
is
their
coming
hats?
back. What?
What about?
Uh-oh.
I like the idea that their hats
How
have
is it
bells.
broken?
Because all this freaking out they're doing, they'd just be jingling like crazy.
I like how they're
And
jumping
I
off
don't
the
understand
ship.
why they thought that was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we kind of broke him.
I exist only to kill, I exist only to kill, I exist only to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is seriously broken.
Yeah, a little bit.
I just want to know, like, how did the Jester survive jumping off of a flying motorcycle?
Parachutes.
I've never driven a ship before, but I want to throw it through the gate myself.
Hey, she wants to try, okay?
The glass is still on the floor. Nice touch.
Yeah, it is very nice. It's a completely different, I mentioned this previously, but the backgrounds are actually, like, pre-rendered pictures. It's a completely different picture.
That's awesome.
Yep, it's very nice.
Rusty. See, I prefer the name Rusty to Steiner.
I do too. In fact, my old
Hop up and
playthroughs...
down.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
I like how he's jumping around. Go!
I like the name Steiner better, or I'm sorry, Rusty better than Steiner too. In fact, my old playthroughs, I used to name him Rusty. But that made a little bit of a weird thing where he'd get pissed off that he calls him Rusty, even though his name was Rusty.
That's funny.
Yeah. I don't know, she seems to be doing a pretty good job piloting it to me.
She really is. And then Vivi's out there on the front. I'd be like, bring the baby in! Oh, there's a hat on it. Oh, Vivi. You break my heart, Vivi.
Vivi's displeased,
Oh.
so, yeah, right there. That's why you don't piss off
Ooh.
Vivi.
Way to go, Phoebe! Get him, Zidane! Go! This right here, this scene, is what I knew about Final Fantasy IX before I ever played it. It was the only thing I knew.
Oh, that's because
From
this
the
is
Black
one of, like,
Waltz
the
and
most
Vivi.
intense scenes.
I like how the Black Waltz don't even care.
Nah, he doesn't care at all. I love this, though.
That he sets himself on fire.
Yeah, and the face.
And he goes smush.
It's pretty great. I love just the face right before it explodes.
Yeah. It's great.
But, hey, we made it!
We made it!
Yay! Look, another
Oh, there's more
airship.
ships. The fact that so if I was the Black Waltz and I really wanted to take down an airship, I just would have, like, hit the little propeller thingies or something.
Yeah, I don't think it's that he wanted to take down the airship at that point. I think it's that he specifically wanted to kill them. But, I mean, that would have killed them.
That's true.
But he
He was
also wasn't
thinking
thinking
cleverly.
logically. He broken.
Look at all those airships. So many.
I know. When we go on the world map around there, they're not around.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a pity. Why so silent, guys? We did it!
Sense the tone.
It's pretty bad when Steiner's the one who's showing intelligence here.
Is right.
I already said it.
It was
Steiner's
your
an
idea,
idiot.
Steiner. He was all like, let's go, 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 go. And I was, now he's all like, whatever.
Oh, Zidane's the one who was saying go, 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 go.
No, Steiner was hopping up and down like a crazy person.
He was yelling
Like
to
that.
turn the ship around.
Oh, well, I misunderstood.
It can be hard because they don't always put the names over the text boxes.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta look for the little comic book arrow thing at the bottom and where it points.
Yeah.
I guess Garnet and I will go our separate ways once we reach Lindblum.
Never gonna get that kiss, Zidane.
Nope, you're gonna have to settle with getting to grab her butt.
Mm-hmm.
And Vivi, of course, is still traumatized because, seriously.
Mm-hmm. Vivi being traumatized makes this story work. It's the best part of this story is the Vivi storyline.
Alright, well, I actually have a lot to talk about regarding that and the story narrative as a whole, but I'm going to wait a little while because, well, we're going to see as we get more characters. Because these aren't the only 4 characters we get. But, yeah. Rusty's right. And then question mark.
Vivi power.
Yeah! Look, the Falcon's Gate.
Oh, here we go. Last cutscene.
This is also a very grand cutscene.
That is the coolest cutscene.
I absolutely love this city. Just everything about it myself, but we'll see that in the next part.
Yeah, we're about to finish up this part, folks.
Indeed
But
we
we'll
are.
see you next time.
On Final Fantasy IX. See you guys then.
See you later.